You look exactly like my first boyfriend, LaShawn Boyd.
My name is Tyrone Edwards from Etalk here in Canada, and I am so excited to talk to Halle Berry. Halle
You
Berry.
are crazy. Hi, Tyrone.
How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Okay. I'm good. Look, I'm still feeding off the energy from this film. It was so fun and funny.
Aww.
And then I hear this quote where Mark says that he followed you around like a puppy because it was such a joy to work with you. And I thought to myself, well, did Mark actually follow you around like a puppy? And what was it like working with him? Because I literally just spoke to him a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
And he really doubled down on just saying how talented you were and how much he enjoyed working with you.
You know, and I would say ditto. I think he was the scene partner that I didn't know I needed. Like, we've known each other forever, right? But
Yes.
we've never thought of working together until this film. And after getting a week into it, I thought, wow, why didn't we do this sooner? It is so much fun. We have so much in common. We grew in the business around the same time. We knew a lot of the same people. So it was just like being home with someone, you know, and it was really nice.
Well, her talent is off the charts. There isn't anything
100%.
she can't do, but she's as approachable and likable as she appears on screen, which sometimes people are not what they appear to be on the screen. And I've met some of my heroes who I thought were, you know, something that they portrayed in film or television, and that didn't end up being true to life. So, yeah, if you ever get the chance to meet her, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, you know what? I'm going to run with that momentum. I hope to get to meet her for sure.
I understand.
I'm hoping to get to hang out with.
It's great because those guys bring a certain credibility to all their projects that they're involved in. And when you get them on board, it allows you to bring on board a lot of other talent. We have such a huge stunt team that helped execute all of the stuff that you see, such a big set pieces. The action helped tell a lot of the story. So they bring a lot of credibility to the projects that they're a part of. So being on a project with them, it allows for a lot of things that you get to experience that makes your job as an actor a lot easier. So I really enjoyed being a part of this big production, and I hope the audience loves it too.
Mike and Roxanne are obviously very central to this film. What excites you about this relationship? Because I do believe that it was very well written.
I think when people have history that goes deep like that, that's exciting. It was exciting to toy with the idea of, can you really go back to a time gone by, and can you really reignite that? You know, can we go back to our past and find love again? Like, is it still available to us, or has that ship sailed? You know, and I thought exploring that was really interesting. And it was also interesting for me, Roxanne, who got out of Jersey and went on and was living this, you know, bigger life that was becoming more cultured and more seasoned, and he was still stuck. And it was nice to also identify with, as the woman, going back and getting the guy, because usually it's the other way around, right?
Oh,
so it was
right.
nice.
Wow,
Yeah, to be the woman going to get, you know, say, McFly, get out of here. Like, you know, you deserve better. And her having to shepherd him through that. I think as a woman and as a female character, that was really what hooked me and made me want to do this movie.
It's one of those things where you never really get an opportunity to get a second chance at love. And so I think he basically sat around there waiting, hoping that one day she was going to walk back through that door, you know?
Yeah.
And she was well worth the wait, in his opinion. And so from that point on, he's going to do anything he can to prove that he's worthy of that second chance. And that was all the motivation that I needed.
Between the two of them, Halle and Mark, who was the biggest joker on set?
Oh, I guess Halle. Halle got me. We had this scene we were shooting in a square, and I was on set or at base camp getting my makeup done. I don't have much makeup to do, right? I just don't do a lot of makeup. I mean, whatever, right? But I'm later. I come to set. Halle had already arrived that day. She was already there. So anyway, she gets there first. I'm just taking the amount of time it takes for the makeup person to do the thing. I get there probably 5 or 10 minutes later. I get there, and everyone's looking at me. Everyone's staring at me like, you know, and Halle's just looking at me like she's just pissed. She's pissed. Mike, how could you do this? This is so unprofessional. This is, I can't, we're all waiting on you. Why did it take you so long? We're gonna ruin our date. I mean, she's going off on me, doing this thing, right? And I'm looking like, what? What's going on? Is it? I'm looking at my watch. I'm looking at the first AD, the director. Everybody's got this face like, like, no, that's not cool. And I'm like, wow, I've been on a lot of sets and I'm like, oh, 10, wow, okay. I'm confused. But to my credit, I'm like, I'm a sincere, I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry to you guys. I'm sorry if I held you guys up. I didn't make a bunch of excuses, but I was like, I apologize sincerely. Well, that wasn't what Halle was hoping for. Halle was trying to get me, and I didn't go for it. I didn't bite the bait because I just went. But and so eventually she broke, and everyone had a good laugh at my expense. But she got me. I was like, what? I'm like thinking to myself internally. I'm going, this is so un-Hollywood. How you're gonna get on me for being late, 15 minutes late? I was just like going, okay, I don't know, but I was confused. But she committed to it, and she got me really good. So everybody had a good laugh at my expense. Yeah.
I was watching you and I was like, man, you are so good. Like you could be the sort of like humble guy, or you could be the strong hero type character, and you do both so well. Do you prefer one or the other?
Well, I like a guy who's got to step up. I think that's what we all got to do, right? I mean, life continues to change. We continue to grow. You gotta step up. Sometimes you gotta kind of do something that was maybe unexpected, or something that's out of your comfort zone. And getting older, the more I see that as life changes and we evolve, you gotta be willing to step up.
I have one more question for you, Miss Halle Berry. You've talked about the amount of different action films and being hurt and figuring out different action movie hacks. So what are some of those hacks that allows you to still pump out action films till this day?
I think it's making sure you have enough time to rehearse and prepare. That's okay. When I think I've gotten hurt, or I see other people get hurt when they haven't really put in the work, or you haven't had time, or the stunt coordinator tries to rush you, and then you have to say, wait, no. I need to come in.
Healthy boundaries.
I need to work on this. I don't want to hurt myself. I don't want to hurt anybody. Like, it's about demanding that you be given the time to really put the work in. And sometimes we want to shortchange that. Budgets want to make you shortchange your prep time, and I think I've learned to say, I don't care what the budget is. We got to put in the time, and we got to put in the work so that we can do this and have nobody get hurt. That's really, really important.
Well, from the lips of Halle Berry, I'm about to walk into my boss's office right now and be, listen to me, I need time.
I need time. But I got to tell you something. This is something. Because we're talking about like past loves.
Yeah.
You look exactly like my first boyfriend, LaShawn Boyd. When you walked on here, I was like, it's serendipitous that we're talking about our first loves, and you look just like LaShawn Boyd.
Let me tell you something.
You do.
You are my first love. So how funny is that?
That's really funny.
Listen, I didn't come out here with all this excitement for no reason. You have been my Halle Berry for a long time. So you saying that just made my actual day.
Thank you. But it's true. You look just like him.
I'm running with that forever, right? Congratulations on a great film. Thank you so much for a great interview.
Thank you very much. You too.
Like the video? Then hit the button, or better yet, drop us a comment. Then check out our latest videos here. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the button here for more celebrity interviews and entertainment news.